I know I've told you over and over, I wrote a cookbook. You can pre-order it right now and you will have it in your hands October 22nd. Well, I'm gonna be making loaded peanut butter chocolate chip cookies from my cookbook. Super excited. I have everything all laid out, ready to go. I can't believe it. Like, I can't hardly believe that it has been months and months of working on this cookbook, and now it's gonna be here. So my daughter Haley is running to get me Reese Pieces because I have to stock up on my baking chips. I have no more Butterfinger baking chips. I have no more of my Reese Pieces, my M&Ms. So I've got to do a little restock because the baking season's here. And I do lots of cookies. I'm actually going to be making a from scratch pumpkin pie. I've been making bread, and it's so beautiful outside. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful outside. The fall, I mean, it's just gorgeous. So anyway, we're going to start by creaming the butter and the sugar. And so just for you guys who are popping on, it's from my cookbook. Super excited. And I have all the recipes listed here. This is Robert's section because Robert is kind of like my cookie monster. And so this is his section. He loves baking. Well, he doesn't love baking. He loves eating what I bake. So we're going to get started. Let me get my mixer together here. I was charging it. It's pretty cool. So you can charge it with, like, you know, that's the tip or whatever. But I love this hand mixer so much. I'm gonna have to ask for another one for Christmas just because, hello everybody, just because it's just so nice. Okay, so let's get started on these cookies because I wanna be able to finish them while we're on live, and I'm gonna be going live a lot more here the next 3 weeks because I wanna share with you lots of recipes in my cookbook and just kind of show you what they look like. You know, instead of looking at pictures, you'll actually be able to see them. Super excited. I can't believe my book is coming out. So fast, so fast. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to be creaming the butter, and I have like my recipe here. So it says cream butter, shortening, and sugars together. Then you add the peanut butter, eggs, and vanilla. So hello Josh, I'm actually following my recipe. All right, and I wanna share it with the world, so I'm gonna be video myself doing it. Okay, here's my spoon. So it is 1 1/3 cup of shortening. So I'm gonna get this in here. And I'm gonna show you guys the shortening that I buy. It's way better stuff than like Crisco. It does cost a little much, but it's way, way better for you too. I was gonna use lard, but I started to put it into my thing, and I thought, you know what? Oh, I got nose issues today. I'm so sorry. Now I gotta get another towel. Okay. And then 1 1/3 cup of butter. So it's like, all right. And then it's 1 cup of white sugar. And also 1 cup of packed brown sugar. All right. I want to get all this, so. And I like a clean station when I cook. Okay, we're gonna mix this together. Then we're gonna add the vanilla and the eggs. Some of these recipes that are in my cookbook, I haven't made in forever. So I gotta get myself back in there. Even recipes I made like when I first started TikTok and Instagram. So you're gonna wanna mix it just until it's all together. You don't wanna over mix it because the more you mix it, you add air to your dish. Or your cookies or whatever. I've had a long weekend. I'm a little tired today. All right, that looks good. Okay, next we're gonna add 4 large eggs. And then it calls for 4 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste. I am out of vanilla bean paste, so I'm just gonna use my pure vanilla. Okay. Mix that together. And then preheat your oven at 350. Oh, got battery issues here. gotta add the peanut butter too. Sorry about that. Let's get this peanut butter added. It is just a half a cup of peanut butter. And you want to try and not use all natural, because the all natural has like so many like oils and stuff in it. It might be too much liquid for your, you want the fat. You want the fat in it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but. All right. There we go. Let's mix that again. Your batter is going to be a little seepy. It's not going to be as stiff as you're used to making when you make regular chocolate chip cookies. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is one of my favorite things ever. Okay. All right, so to another bowl. Bring this bowl over and get my whisk out. So I have 6 cups of flour, and then to the flour, I'm gonna be adding 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then it's 3 tablespoons of, it calls for butterscotch, 2 boxes of instant butterscotch pudding mix. Well, I'm gonna try, this is a peanut butter chocolate. So I'm gonna try to stick with the whole peanut butter theme. So we're gonna see how this goes, but you can add, this is a chocolate peanut butter one you can use, or if you wanna use the butterscotch, you can do that too. Okay. Because you guys know in my regular cookies, I use the instant vanilla pudding mix. All right, there we go. You're just gonna whisk it together. I was gonna use another bowl, but I don't wanna do more dishes. Okay. We'll have to do a little chatting when I get my recipe, get my cookies in the oven. Share with you how Izzy's doing. And just how our weekend went to see her. It was so nice. I miss her so much. I miss her horrible. All right, so just whisk that in really good. It shouldn't change the color of your cookies unless you use cocoa, but we're not using cocoa. All right, whisk that together. Then we're gonna add half of it first and mix. All right. And this calls for a lot of chips. Hopefully Haley gets back in time because I need my Reese's Pieces. She ran to the store to get them for me. Just mix it really well. Oh my goodness. My favorite cookie of all time is peanut butter cookies. My mom makes the best. I'm going to have to give her a recipe. All right, now we're going to add the rest of it. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to fold in all of our chips. Smells so good. I am a peanut butter, like beyond peanut butter addict. I love peanut butter, everything. If I have to pick something and there's peanut butter, it's peanut butter. Whoa. Okay, so I have to put some Reese's, I'm gonna pause that for a second. I have to put in some chips. And Haley's not here yet, so I wanna share with you guys something, but first I gotta get my spoon, because we gotta fold it in. Okay, let me clear the way here. Okay, so I wanna show you guys, hello everybody, hello. So I wanna show you guys the shortening that I found. It's organic shortening and it's non-hydrogenated, and I've been using it in my cookies. I finally just got rid of the last of my Crisco, but what's really nice about it is, I don't want to put peanut butter in it. What's really nice about it is, you know how Crisco is like really creamy because it has like, it's just not good. This is like kind of flaky. Like it sticks together, but it's kind of flaky. And this is really nice. Like I have to tell you, when I use this, because I've changed over from the Crisco, when I use this, my cookies like are different. Like they really are different. I got this, I think I got this at Walmart or Meijer. But I'm sure if you go to like a health food store, I'm sure you can find something like this. But like I said, I was going to use lard and I started putting it in there, and the lard's like really, it doesn't set up. Like it's kind of like a coconut oil, and it smelled. And I'm thinking, I don't want my cookies to smell like pork chops. So we're gonna skip that. But so the chips, I need to get another towel. Hold on. There we go. I have to use that other towel. My nose is kind of running today. What was I saying? Oh, the chips I'm going to use. So it is 1 cup of Butterfinger pieces. And I don't think you guys can see. Yes, I do post the actual recipe in the description. And then I do a smaller video to like my TikToks and stuff. I actually need to, excuse me for a second. I think I'm going to lose you guys if I don't plug in. So let's plug in here. I can't see. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So the chips are 1 cup of peanut butter chips. Get focused. 1 cup of mini. I love my mini. You guys know I love my minis. I love my minis. And then 1 cup of milk chocolate chips. But I have, you know that bag that has the peanut butter and the milk chocolate? So I went ahead and just used that because there's milk chocolate in it. And then I need the 1 cup of just peanut butter chips. So I want lots of peanut butter in it because it's like a loaded peanut butter cookie. And then of course the Butterfingers. And then it's 1 cup of Reese's Pieces. But my daughter is not packed yet. So I'll just kind of share with you. So is it shelf stable? That's what I need. I don't know what that means. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, so anyway, so this is a shortening I use, and then I'll show you guys my cookbook here. Come on, Haley Bell, get over here. So yeah, so this is the recipe we're making. Look how yummy those look. And I had actually made these cookies for, I am sorry, but my nose is running. I think it's because it's fall. And yeah. You guys are like, that's so gross. I'm so sorry. This is the one I'm using for my hands, just to let you know. But fall is hit. It's been 30s at night, and our leaves are turning absolutely beautiful. But we're all kind of like getting like the head thing. I woke up this morning, I'm like, I'm not feeling too good. So I thought, I'm just going to work on cleaning my house, making cookies with you guys, sharing with you how it went this weekend. And you should see my burning bushes. Like, they are so red. So anyway, Izzy had messaged me. She's like, Mom, I really like miss home. I'm kind of struggling. I'm like, okay, me and Dad are there. So me and my husband booked a ticket, went and seen her. She says, but if you come, can you please make me your famous chocolate chip cookies? So I made, I don't know if you've seen the video over on TikTok, but I made like a short of it. And so I made like 5 batches of cookies, and I took her the best. Some of them kind of got a little brown on me, because I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. And so I took her all the beautiful cookies, left the other ones for my kids, came back absolutely gone, like they were demolished. And so her and her friends were super excited. And then I had also made bread, and I took her a loaf of bread and I took her butter. My husband was like, you're taking butter to her? I'm like, yeah, I want to take it from the house. Like, I can go to the store and buy butter, but I wanted the butter to come from the house. And so yeah, I took her that. Then I made her a little present. She really likes those Squishimals. I think I had showed you guys when I was on last time. Yeah, I think when I was making my chocolate chip cookies for her on my live, she loves those Squishimals. And then those ones, there's like 4 of them that smell. And so she opened that up and she slept with them. Because she stayed with us in the hotel, and she laid down and she snuggled up to the cactus one. It was the sweetest thing ever. But she's doing so good. We got to meet her friends. We took them out to dinner, and then they all came over and swam, and then we had pizza. And so we just had a really nice time with her. She stayed with us like 3 nights. The one night she couldn't, just because she had to get up and because she had some finals or some tests or whatever, quizzes. And she said, Mom, I like to be like, she has like a place she studies, and it was really quiet. And I'm like, that's fine. You'll just hang out with us. We'll take you so you can get your work done. And so then we picked her up, and we went down the pool, and she's like, okay, just have a couple assignments to do. So she like worked for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, sitting there in the hotel room, and we came up and she was completely done. So then we got to spend the evening with her, but it was so nice. She's doing, is that my Reese Pieces? Yes.
Yeah, I brought you a drink.
Huh?
I brought you a drink.
You brought me a drink? Nice. Okay, here's my, I'm talking because I'm like, my Reese Piece girl isn't here yet. Thank you so much. Here they are.
I brought you 5 because they're kind of small.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to open these up. So you need 1 cup of Reese Pieces. Thank you so much, Haley, for doing that for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I need scissors. Okay, hold on.
What are these for? Kids?
No, I'm just making them with them because I'm going to do lots of lives for the next couple weeks so we can make some stuff out of my cookbook. So normally I would already have a big bag of these, which would be super, super cheaper. But because I am not organized and it's been like I've been trying to just can and can and can, I didn't have what I needed. That's actually going to be perfect, Haley. So 5 little bags of Reese's is a cup. Just to let you know. So when you spend $1.20 on 1 bag, you're literally getting a half a cup of candy for $1 or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't have the big bag in them. They were kind of small, and I was like, yeah.
They didn't have the shareable bags?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, like 4 might not be enough, but 5 might be.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so we got our Reese's. Everybody says, hey, Haley. Leanne said, hey, Haley. Sandy said, hey, Haley. Well, they didn't say it like that. They said it like this. Hey, Haley, how are ya? Because they're from the South. And Leanne talks like this. She's got the sweetest voice ever. She's going to be laughing at me. I'm so sorry. These are actually verses on where your feet should go and where your feet shouldn't go. So,
What does that mean? They're jealous of the autograph cookbooks.
oh, so yes. So some of the creators on Leanne. So I'll tell you. Okay, see, Leanne kind of spilled the beans. So we did send cookbooks out to some creators throughout the platforms, and I have Leanne. They sent me also cookbooks. So during the,
Sorry, I'm done.
I can't even edit that out because this is live. Oh, go ahead. Click, 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 click,
No,
click, 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 click,
there's
click.
no carbonation.
And so during the week, the cookbook comes out the 22nd. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away cookbooks that are signed. See, you spilled the beans. I didn't even get to say anything. Leanne, you're not getting one. But I am. I got 2 boxes of books sent to me. I'm going to do a book signing, and I'm going to, we're going to do some giveaways, some cast iron giveaway, like cast iron pan giveaways. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. So the week of the cookbook coming out, I think I might even come on live every single day with you guys and make food with you just to kind of help promote the book, share with you my recipes. So yeah, so I will be doing the autograph copies. I don't know how many they sent me. I haven't even opened the box yet, but I'm going to be doing that. I'm hoping on all platforms. We have a TikTok, a Facebook, and Instagram, and then of course our YouTube page. So I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. Me and my friend Danielle, she's my literacy agent, but she's also my friend. We're trying to figure out some fun things to do, and I might even do some stuff myself. Maybe I'm going to get a couple of these and send them to people. Haley's like,
A 65 out of 100.
oh, we have the Yucca app, and so we scan everything.
That's good.
I literally had to throw half of my shampoo away a couple Sundays ago because it was like so bad for you.
It's sweet and stevia.
Okay.
Sorry, anyway, that was it.
Whenever you're done, Haley girl. Okay, so we got to get back to these cookies. Let me get. Can you preheat my oven to 350, please?
Wait, so what do you want me to do for you today? Which one?
Oh, I was just saying no other way. Y'all are back. Just 2. 1, 2.
I didn't.
You're so fast.
Yeah, your oven is too big for me.
My
Too
oven
high-tech.
is not
Did
high tech.
you jar dill?
Let me see that. What?
Why did you?
She's like all over me. I dried dill.
Oh, you dried it. I didn't know it was dry.
I have like 6 huge bushes of dill that I didn't use when I did my pickles,
So what do you use it for?
and I dried it for.
I wanna
You're
smell- I
annoying.
wanna smell.
She's annoying. Just letting you know.
Oh, it smells good. I like it. I think it smells good.
Look how cute that you broke it, didn't
I
you?
know.
You just broke it.
I did.
You literally just broke it.
There you go.
You need to go watch a show somewhere.
No, what did you want me to do here?
She's totally taken from my life.
Sorry.
I can't talk to you right now. You said you wanted me to do something. Whispering, they still hear you because the speaker's right there. I was just saying that my kitchen cabinets are a little like disorganized.
Like organized in them?
I hire Haley to clean, okay? She's my cleaner. I pay her to clean my house.
You don't have to hire me. I
know I
just
don't
had to
have
make
to.
my thing for COOKiES, but that was it.
Go away. My drawers in my kitchen are their disaster. They're a disaster, and I want to do a kitchen tour with you guys, but I can't. Family interaction shows the real. Yeah, she's annoying.
Yeah.
I love her very much. She's my best friend, but she's annoying.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I gotta let the dog out.
And then you're coming back?
Yeah.
So our local TV station is coming to our house, and they're going to be doing a whole morning show. She said I painted a picture of a butterfly. I painted a picture of a butterfly, you know, like Elf. And so I have to get my house cleaned up because it's all going to be here in the kitchen. She's cray cray. She's cray cray. Okay, so let's get these chips in. I'm going to share it with the world. Okay, so it is 1 cup of mini chocolate chips. She cracks me up. And then 1 cup of milk chocolate chips, but I have them mixed. You can just do milk. That might be a little under a cup. 1 cup of peanut butter chips. I'm telling you guys, this is loaded. Absolutely loaded. And then 1 cup of Reese's Pieces. And then 1 cup of Butterfinger, like baking chips. She'll be back soon, and then we'll have, you know, another festive part of the live. Okay. Now we're gonna fold this in. You can, if you want to use your hand mixer, you can, but if you do, you're probably gonna crush up all your M&Ms. So just fold in. It's gonna be hard, you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna fold it in till all these chips are mixed in. Looks amazing, it smells amazing. Okay, I'm gonna get them all put in. And you're gonna bake them the same as if you're making my regular chocolate. These are look so beautiful. I can't even take it. Holy cow, my hand is trashed. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Look how beautiful that is. Let me shut that off. Yeah, I like to share everything with the world, so I like to do like a little tiny short video as I'm making them. So, because some people don't want to watch a long video, and I can like get that recipe to you in 60 seconds. So then you can watch a long and you can watch a short. Yeah, so expect to see me live lots. Today for dinner, I'm making Haley's cracked chicken. I'm gonna be making a pumpkin roll for my Robert. Loves it so much. And then, so in my recipe book, I did put it together, I swear. I didn't realize I had my pumpkin cheesecake cookies in there. They're amazing because Hershey makes a cheesecake chocolate chip or cheesecake chip. And then I found my pumpkin chips. I used them all last year for recipes, and we use them to like drizzle, like we made truffles. So I went to buy my pumpkin chips like I do. You know, they only have them in the fall. They were over $5 a bag. I'm like, oh my goodness. I know last year they were like three something. I mean, chocolate chips aren't cheap unless you're like me and you get them from Myers at $1.47 a bag, so you stock up your whole freezer. Yeah, I did that last fall. And I'm also gonna be turning my ice cream freezer into my baking freezer. Butter and chips, that's all that's gonna be in there. Okay, so I almost have it ready to go here. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Okay, so just tell me in the comments, I think I'd said that last time, like what do you guys want me to cook? And I don't remember seeing a lot of people say what they'd like, but you're gonna get so sick of my face, because I'm gonna be lives on YouTube. I'm gonna do a live on TikTok, but it's gonna be like a question and answer. I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna do that, because on TikTok it's really nice because I can put like 6 different people up there at a time and we can all talk. And you can either just show your picture or you can put your face on there. It doesn't really matter. So I thought it'd be cool to do like a cooking one where people can come up and we can talk about cooking, or they can ask me questions about my family. Like I could do like a party and people could come up for, you know, 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. I can just keep bringing people up. But I think you have to be 18 though to be able to do that. So if you're not 18, I can't like pull you up, whatever. but I thought it'd be cool. People can ask me questions. So I think I'm going to be doing that on TikTok. Goodness. Possibly maybe next week, I think. I've got to get ready for this, for our TV station that's coming to the house. That means clean, clean, clean. I have one room left to put all my fall decorations. Okay, that looks really good. I'm going to move you guys over here so you can see me. All right, I got to get my baking sheets out. So, cookbook. Beautiful. And so Amazon has them on sale for $26, just to let you know. And you can pre-order it right now, and it'll get to you on the 22nd. So I wonder if maybe, I know they're all printed. Now we're just waiting. I think they're printing, like they printed some of them, and then they're printing like the bunch of them just to see orders. So you can, I think it actually gets to you on the 22nd. Super, super excited. I can't wait. I'm super excited. So we're trying to do like some, me and my friend Danielle, she's my literacy agent. I don't even like calling her that. She's my friend. We have lots of ideas, and I want to do a lot of giveaways, like things that I love, like my KitchenAid mixer, cast iron pans, and I'm going to get some stuff myself. Maybe, you know, we reached out to one company and they said they would donate stuff, and then they backed out. I'm like, ugh. So you know what? I'm just going to go buy everything myself and just to share it with you guys and give away. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. Okay, let me grab my pants. Haley, she's so, here she comes. And I wish I could see her. What's she eating? Oh, she's eating chips from yesterday. We went to Panera. So my husband can't stand Panera, and I love Panera. And we ate there for lunch because we love it so much. Okay, that's my drink here. All right. Can you guys see me? All right. So just plan on me making a lot of stuff. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys. How beautiful is that? How beautiful. And I know a lot of cookie recipes like say at 375, but I have found, at least in my oven, that when I cook them at 375, they cook on the outside faster than the inside. And so when I take them out, the insides were done, and I would overcook them. And I think I've told this story before. I remember my husband was sitting right here at the counter, and he's like, "You're over baking your cookies. You're over baking your cookies," just like that. "You're over baking your cookies." I said, "No, I'm not." He goes, "Yes, you are." He says, "You don't wait until they're all brown. When they start to brown, you take them out." I'm like, no. He's like, "You're over baking your cookies." So when he wasn't around, I made cookies again, and I listened to him, but I didn't tell him. You know how we are sometimes, us wives. We don't want to listen to what people say, or anybody in general. And so I did it. I cooked them the 12 minutes when they started to brown. I took them out, and I just, because even though you bring them out of the oven, the pan's still hot, so they're still cooking. So if you let them sit on your pan for 5 minutes, they're still going to cook. And hardly often have I had my cookies when I brought them out, and then after they're still like not done inside. So I listened to him, and the cookies are amazing. And he's like, "Oh, it's a good thing I told you how to cook your cookies, hey?" I'm like, oh, I hate that when he's right, but okay. So Haley's back, just to warn you. I need to put like a warning underneath, like warning, Haley's back. You can tell them below their heads get too big. Yeah, that's true. If you tell them, their heads do get too big for sure. And we have, well, we are trying to get to Vegas. Not Vegas. Well, I'm going to Vegas at the end of January.
I'm going.
And she's going in February. You're not coming with us. You can't go everywhere I go.
Dad invited me.
You are such a
I'm not
liar.
even kidding you.
Dad invited you to go to Vegas with us.
Yes.
Who's going to run the farm?
I don't know.
Josh? By himself?
I don't know, but he did say, he was like, "I know this come with us because it's the same things as the builders show as a concrete. The same builders and stuff are there."
So if the whole family goes to Vegas, it's going to be Josh and Noah taking over everything. How's that going to work?
Noah goes to school.
I come back, my house will be demolished. Yeah, Josh and Noah if I left them by themselves. Okay, so we're going to get these cookies on the pan because I want you guys to see some cookies done. And I'm going to let the world see it too. Okay. So you want to make sure that they're nice and big. Remember when I made Amy these cookies and she said I should sell these?
Wait, are you making
The loaded peanut butter chips? Chocolate peanut butter? Yeah. My son-in-law's mom, I had sent her some cookies, and she said, you know, you really need to sell these. They were just so like nice and heavy and thick, and she's like, oh my goodness. Okay.
No, it's not a sneaky snake. You guys, Dr. Pepper, because he's the only one. That's Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing this, put them in the oven. I got the oven preheating. All right, this one. I think if this recipe makes like 4 dozen, I think. I'm not really sure. I make my cookies really big. So if you made them regular size, I bet you'd get a lot out of them. And if you find that you put too much on there, just take a little bit off, share it with another one. I think I need more Reese's Pieces maybe, but it was a cup. I just really like chocolate. Okay. I can put 3 pans in my oven comfortably. Did you see Josh?
No, I didn't hear anything either.
I think he's working on wood.
Yeah.
All right. She's so funny. I can't take it. All right. She is so funny. All right. We'll get these going, and then we'll chat a little bit. And if I can take you with me, guys, I can show you guys some of my trees that are turning colors. It's so beautiful. I've been praying. I know we have another hurricane coming. Well, my family all lives where the hurricane's gonna hit. Both my sisters live there, aunts, uncles, my niece, who just had a baby. My other niece is a little farther away. So I got lots of family that live there, and I called her right away, and she said they're getting ready to go. They have generators going, or like generators ready to go. And so I've been praying for them. I'm just a little nervous, so I'm kind of trying to keep it together because, all right, let's get these in the oven. Some of these I made a little too big. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. So pray for Heather's family. They're down there. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one. Looks a little small. The dough does seem a little soft to me, but that's probably because of the peanut butter. I think they're gonna settle a little bit more, so they might run into each other, but that's okay. All right, these all look good. I know I'm handling everything, but let's make these a little bigger. I do have some more pans that we can fill up too, or I don't know why I say we, I. Okay, we'll go ahead and do 2 more. So yes, so my family is there, and yes, thank you so much for adding them. My niece just had a baby like 3 days ago, so she is really nervous. Well, it's been like 4 or 5 days now, but she's super nervous. She's a new mom with a new newborn, and so she's really nervous. So I don't know if she's gonna go stay with my sister or what she's gonna do, but they are preparing. And I don't know, I don't think they're evacuating where they're at. They're more of like central, in between Orlando and Fort Myers, kind of in the middle there. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on her and just keep messaging her. Hopefully they have a generator, so I'll be able to, well, I guess if there's no cell service, I don't know how that works, even if you have power. I don't know how that works, but. Where do you want me to start? What? Where do you want me to start? You can start there if you want, I don't care. They're all kind of, they need help for sure. I got 2 junk drawers. I don't know how that happened. Where did junk drawers come from, man? Okay, these smell so good. I'm trying to eat good, but I might have to try one of these. Yeah, I've been going back to recipes that I used to make all the time, and I'm trying to like remake them again. Cause I haven't made mac and cheese in forever. And the kids are like, when are you gonna make mac and cheese? I do make chicken pot pie quite a bit though. Okay. Haley is gonna, you don't have to be super quiet, it's okay. She's trying to be stealth back there.
No, I just think I'm gonna retire.
You're gonna retire?
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Like retire from everything?
No, I just retired from this job.
You haven't even started it. We'll do another one that's not so overwhelming. I can help too when I'm done here.
No, I can do it. Oh.
She's like my organizer. I just looked at myself over here and I'm not even over there. She's my organizer. Actually, both my girls, we're all three organizers.
You're gonna count Izzy as an organizer.
She's pretty organized. I mean, yeah, so she's my girl that when she was little, we could never throw garbage away because she would turn it into something. Like, I'm serious, like paper boxes, anything that, I mean, not like garbage, but like boxes, things like that. She had great ideas for it. Some of these cookies I made a little big. And so whenever we clean a room, there is just like tons of stuff that we had to get rid of because I'm like, Izzy, she's like, but I can do that and that with it. So I went downstairs and I made her own craft area. So where I do my business, I took the other side of the room and I got her a countertop and bins and I put everything in bins and I hung like lanterns from the ceiling and then I hung a sign that says Izzy's Craft Corner. So half my office became her craft corner because she's crafty.
You should use this. This is so cute.
I did use it. I'm taking turns.
Oh, this one's brand new.
I don't think that fits my phone.
No. You got bedazzled.
I think I got that for Izzy. I don't know. Hello, everybody. I am making my loaded peanut butter chocolate chip cookies from my cookbook. And look, there's a picture of them right there on the front of the book. You guys are gonna, I'm telling you, if you've ordered this book, you're gonna love it. Like, you're absolutely gonna love it. When I read it, I cry, I laugh, I'm hungry. I mean, it's just like a wonderful book. So let me just go. So the page that we're doing here, seems for those of you who just jumped on, this is Robert's section. So I'll show, I know I showed you guys last time too, but I'll show you again. So that's Haley. So after Haley is Robert, because he is, I'm gonna message him. Whenever I make something I know he loves, I take a picture of it and send it to him. So then he comes right over. So this is Robert's section. He's my welder. It's the Bell family's favorite cookies. And so in this section, I have, let me see here. It has like a little story about how they came into our home. So of course, my Fab 5 cookies. So it's similar to my chocolate chip cookie recipe, except it has like, you add coffee granules to it to like bring out the chocolate. It's so good. And you use chocolate instant pudding mix instead of the vanilla. And then you add cocoa powder and then the coffee granules. And you kind of grind them up a little bit because, so coffee brings out like chocolate flavors. And then it has the dark chocolate chips, semi-sweet chunks, milk chocolate, and espresso chips. The espresso chips are amazing. If you like coffee, you know, even if you don't like coffee, it's not like drinking coffee. Like, I don't know, I can't, like it's not. Okay, then I have my white chocolate chip banana cookies. These are amazing. Molasses cookies dipped in white chocolate. That's Grandma Dodie's recipe. And then Izzy's gluten-free monster cookies. So good. My pumpkin cheesecake roll cookies. And then Nana's my mom. So Nana's famous chocolate chip cookies. That's where I got my chocolate chip cookie recipe from, was from my mom. I just added a couple things to it. And then, of course, I'm making today the loaded chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. And then my cast iron cookie dough stuffed brownies. And Robert's favorite, one of his favorites, is no bakes. I think Haley, you love no bakes too, don't you?
I didn't know that. No bakes.
Deep fried Oreos. This recipe is amazing. So this is Noah's. I should have put Noah's. Oh, I did, when Noah and I make our big breakfast. So this is Noah's batter. He has a recipe for waffles. We actually use, oh, a fly. We actually use this recipe for funnel cakes. And it's super easy. And we do the deep fried Oreos, so good. But you can use this recipe and then you can make funnel cakes with it. Just to let you know. I don't know if I even put that in there, but you guys know. If you're on this live, you know. And then Italian themes for Brandon. So yeah, so this is the recipe that we're making today. They did such a good job on the pictures. I'm like, those are even more beautiful than what mine look like. Oh, I got a fly attacking me. Okay, so we got those going. It's gonna take a little bit. So while we're waiting, if you guys have any questions, do you ever make fried dough? I have never made fried dough. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Nice. Hello, everybody. So I am going to be going live because I want to, our cookbook, my cookbook is coming out soon. What are you doing? I took them down.
No wrong.
Honey, I took the lights down. You're turning the light. What are you talking about?
There's lights underneath, but this is not working.
That's because those are, you hit them like this. They need batteries. That was the rope lights. I took the rope lights down. My daughter has a remote to turn on rope lights, and she's looking to see if they're on. They're not here anymore. I literally took them off the counter.
Well, mine.
If she'd have done the middle drawer first, she would have seen that the rope lights are in the middle drawer.
Why you take the rope lights down?
Because it's bugging me.
Do you like ISIS stuff? I didn't know if you still like them.
Do I like what?
ISIS stuff?
I do like ISIS. Thank you so much.
You were trying to like not have sugar in it.
I'm going to try this cookie dough, you guys.
Okay.
What?
I just said I knew you were trying not to have sugar.
I know. And I'm going to...
I tried to get you a drink with no sugar, and then you go, so I'm going to try this cookie.
Yes, we had a very nice time visiting Izzy. I missed her so much. I'm going to try this dough. I'm the best cookie maker ever. You know what's great about it?
Me? Oh.
No, I'm talking to them. You're supposed to be quiet right now. There's a magnet. What's really cool about it is when you're eating the cookies, you don't see the Butterfinger chips. So when you start chewing, you get like a little bit of crunch in there. It's really, really nice. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to unhook you while we're waiting. You can see my daughter working on my cabinets. I want to show you guys my trees. Okay, let's go to the front with the doggies. I have one more room to decorate, which is my living room. I have already decorated my other rooms. My house is a disaster right now because I'm in the process. Whenever I do like fall decorations for Christmas, my house is a disaster. Plus I was gone. Okay, so I'll show you guys. Oh, George buddy. So my trees, you can see my trees. They're not at peak yet. Look at how pretty those are. They're not at peak yet, but it's gonna get even more beautiful. Hi guys, how are yous? I know, isn't that pretty? Yeah, a cookie can only be tested in milk. Agreed. Then you can kind of see past the barn here. Well, there's my wood stove. Josh, he's working on that right now. Some of the leaves have gone, but usually it's really rainy. So this is really nice. See how you can see the trees above that? This is really nice because we're gonna get to enjoy more. So that's my husband's shop right there for our masonry. And then this is the barn where all the chickens are. And that whole area right there is for them to walk around in. But when it starts getting cold, we keep them in just because it's like 39 degrees at night. And there's our basketball court that my husband built for my kids. So yeah, we have, and this is my big, huge chicken that Noah got me for my birthday. And then this is Maggie right here. And then there's Buddy's sibling. So yeah, it's starting to look. It's starting to look super beautiful outside. Love fall so much. All right, let's come in and check on our cookies. Yeah, you know what? Normally our fall is raining. Excuse me, but we have gotten it really, we've gotten really, really lucky this year because it's been just so nice. Like the weather has been nice. And it's those cold nights that is making the leaves turn. Okay. And I got my beautiful candle. It smells so good.
Wait, make and model of the car is make Ford like the brand? And
Yeah,
the
make
is what?
Yeah, the make is who makes it. The model is what it was.
Okay.
What the car is, yeah. Okay, they're almost done. Mine look different. Mine are poofier. I'm so glad. They're wonderful. But you're right. You know how good they are by dipping them in milk. That's exactly right. How do I maintain it all? Sometimes I wake up and wonder. Like, I get super exhausted. Like, I get tired of cooking. I get tired of baking. I get tired of the mess, because I still have 4 kids, 3 kids. Well, Izzy's not here right now. And I know a lot of you guys have asked about Gideon. So Gideon did come home. He really prayed about it, and he sought, he called our pastor. He called me and my husband, my mother-in-law, because he wasn't really sure what to do. And he just really felt like God wanted him home. And I said, maybe God just wanted you down there because you're maybe just because he wanted your sister down there, and she's doing really good. I thought she'd struggle when getting left. And I asked her, I said, how was it when he left? She goes, oh, I'm fine, Mom. I mean, she is doing really good. Of course, she misses home. She's coming home for Thanksgiving. Then she'll be home for a month and a half for the holidays. They have a long winter break because they don't do a spring break at their college. They're off for Good Friday and Monday, but they don't do a spring break. And so he just really wasn't sure what he wanted to do. And he's like, Mom, I just really feel like I've been down here a year, because he wasn't going to really get a degree. He was just going down just to see what God had planned for him. And then he met his girlfriend, and I think they're going to be together forever. And, so he's like, I'm just ready to come home, Mom. I want to start helping with the business and helping Dad out and helping in our church. I want to find property and build a house. Like, I'm just ready to start getting my life in order. And he just felt like that wasn't happening down there because there's only so much you can do, right? When you live on campus, you go to classes, you hang out. He really couldn't work because there was just so much he had to do that he couldn't go to school full time and work. And he just felt like he needed to be busy. He's like my busy guy. He likes to always be moving. Actually, all my boys are like that. And so he just really felt like it was time for him to come back. So he went the year. And, and I told him too, it's up to him, right? I can give him my advice, but as a mom, I definitely want my kids around, All right, so here we go. Ooh, look at those. So nice. So it definitely was his decision to make, and I know I had seen some people commenting that we made Izzy go down there and that, she can decide, and it really was her decision because she was signed up for culinary. She was going to our local college for culinary, and she's like, what, Mom, I think I would just like to, this one's almost done. She says, I just want to go down there for a semester or a year and just see what God has planned for me. So she's talking about going on a mission trip to another country. Super excited about that. And she has a lot of really cool places she can pick from. And so, I know people say I'm overbearing and I do that, but you know what? We really do let our kids make their own decisions. If they ask for, our advice, we give it to them. But I feel like we're pretty easygoing. Like we don't really, and it's, if you're a mom to older children, you guys can agree with me that as your kids get older, you might be a little more strict, but when your younger kids get older, you're tired. So my other kids are like, wow, you're so easy on these two. I'm like, I'm just tired. And I tell my kids all the time, I've raised you guys. Now it's up to you to make that decision. I can't keep parenting. You can't parent adults. You raise them, you teach them, and then they're to go and make their own decisions. We can help them, but I can't. Yeah, my kids are in my home and Noah is still in high school, and I'm his parent, but you can only parent them so long to where they need to start making decisions for themselves. And when I get really frustrated, I'm like, I'm so tired of parenting adults, because they have to make their decisions. And so now Izzy and Noah and Gideon and all my other kids, it's time for them to decide what they're going to do. We're just here to support them, to give them advice if they need it. So despite what people say, I'm not like a dictator to my kids. I really am very supportive of them, and I do allow them to make their own decisions, whether I feel like it's the right decision or not. I can advise if they ask for that, but I can't really tell them what to do. So I feel like, I don't know, it's hard because I don't have younger kids, so I don't feel like I'm not as physically exhausted, but I think as your kids get older and they just have so much they're dealing with, it becomes mentally exhausting because, you just want to hug your kids. Like if something happens, you just want to hug them and tell them it's going to be okay and be there for them. But I actually feel like it's harder being a parent to older kids than younger. I used to think the toddler years were horrible. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna get past this. Then I used to think the preteens were horrible. I'm like, oh, the preteens are horrible. Then when my kids turn teens, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna get through this. And now I'm seeing that the true parenting is really when your kids are older, because you want to be a part of their lives, but you still have to step back and keep your place, but yet help them. It's very, very hard, because I do like to give my opinion, and I have to be very careful to not, because they have to learn, just like my mom did with me. I had to learn, they have to learn. Okay, those look so beautiful. I mean, if it's like something serious, of course, we definitely want to be there and help them, because we don't want our kids to get in any serious trouble or, get in a position that they can't get out of. But for the most part, we really do try and respect their boundaries. I love my kids around. I still cook for them because I want to cook for them, and they let me cook for them because one day they're going to not be here all the time. So I'm kind of, it's not easy, like where I'm at as a parent right now. I'm like on the verge of like wanting to cry, but I'm not going to cry. Being a parent right now is kind of hard, because you want to help them, but yet you want to give them space. You want them around, and it's hard to not say, where are you? Why aren't you here? Why didn't you come for dinner? Because I just love my kids so much. And I have to tell you, I need to not like read the negative comments for sure, but somebody had commented that when I make my kids buy like the clothing, like I forcefully convince them. And I was just like, that don't make no sense. And they're like, yeah, look at Izzy. She dresses like she is an old lady. Let me just say something. If you watch this video, I don't pick Izzy's clothes out at all. She likes to dress modest. My girls dress modest. She looks beautiful and classy in everything she wears, but she's very modest. I'm not telling her what to pick. Like her senior pictures, people destroyed her. I don't know if some of you guys, I think you guys remember because you messaged me. They were so upset over her choice of clothes. She picked them out. Like she likes dressing very classy. She likes the classy look. I mean, that's just who she is. And so I don't like make my kids buy stuff. They choose their own stuff, just to let you know. Yeah, it's horrible. It's hard not to listen to the negative, but I have such a great pile of women around me that are very supportive and loving toward us. And so I know I mention Sarah every time, but she is like, she knows exactly, God uses her and knows exactly when she needs to message me. It's the sweetest thing ever. Like I pop on, I'm like, oh, and I see her name, I'm like, oh, thank you, Sarah. Because she knows, God just knows exactly when she needs to message me. But, and so I want to bring something else up too, while we're waiting for cookies, is we had posted a video of Madison's trying on her wedding dress. And holy mow, it was crazy. Like I was like destroyed. And so we did private the video. The reason we privated it is because it not only hurt my feelings, but it hurt Madison's feelings and it hurt Haley's feelings. And so after I watched that video, I called Madison and I'm just like, did you watch the video? And she's like, yeah. I said, did I seem like I was like in the spotlight or being rude? She's like, no. And so Haley said what she thinks is, you guys couldn't hear everybody else talk because the camera was by me. I was only saying things after people were saying things. And we knew what she didn't like when she came out. And so Madison invited me and my daughter and Grandma Dodie because she wanted us all there. We didn't invite ourselves. I'm very thankful she invited us, but she wanted us there. And people were like, you should have left her home. And so that's the reason we privated it, because it really upset Madison too. And I'm not going to have something on my platform that upsets people. So we actually talked, and we are going to be reposting the video, but we are going to be talking to you guys. So we're going to be like narrating it together. She's like, yeah, that'd be so cool. And so me and Madison are gonna narrate the video. We're gonna repost it, sharing with you her thoughts on the dresses, sharing with you what actually happened there. You know, we just want to share with you guys how it actually went, because it was a 13-minute video, and we were there for an hour and a half. People were crazy, crazy, crazy. So I don't know what happened there, but we are gonna reshare it. But me and her want to do it together, and she wants to clarify some things. And I said, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Yep." And we're just like, and we still talk about it. We're like, "Holy cow, Heather, you need to go home." I'm like, oh. But yeah, so you know, it was everybody. Everybody was giving their points, but people were like, "Oh, it's all about Heather again, like it always is." And I'm like, and even Madison said, you know, I like kept forgetting to even show you guys, like, because me and my mother-in-law was sitting to the side because it wasn't our moment. We were there, but we weren't taken from it. She's like, yeah, you know what? People are saying that it was your like you're stealing it. And I even forgot to show you half the dresses in front, because she would look like at like her family, which I was fine with. And she goes, yeah, I forgot to show you the front of them. But most of them I just stared at myself. I'm like, hey, you're supposed to stare at yourself. It's your wedding dress. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna be doing a repost, but we're gonna be like sharing our thoughts with you. I don't know, maybe we'll bring Haley into it too, because she's kind of crazy too. So the wedding dress video, we're gonna repost it with us kind of commentating. So that's the reason we took it down, because everybody was upset over it.
Great.
I know, right? Look at this. So anyway, moving on past that, I just wanted to share that with you, because people are like, one lady's like, oh, it wasn't all rainbows and unicorns, so she took it down. Trust me, I got big shoulders, and this was way beyond having big shoulders. And people are like, be kind, but as they're saying be kind, they're destroying me. And I'm thinking, well, don't tell somebody be kind when you're not being kind yourself. Like, there's a way to tactfully say something or message me privately, but I got big shoulders, and that, like, I struggled. Like, I literally like cried all day. My husband's like, don't let people you don't know get to you. And I'm like, but that's not the person I am. Like, I was so upset. Like, I cried literally all day, and I don't do that. You know, I just sat on the swing on the basketball court. My husband was sitting next to me, and I was just crying. He's like, don't let it get to you. It's okay. You just get on there and you just share your cooking, and you just, you know, don't even worry about it. Just have fun, and you have people that love you on there. And I'm like, you're right. And so yeah, you should see me. I was like, I'm telling you guys all my like private moments. I'm literally picking tomatoes and like, I'm not like that. I love her so much. I was like, that's my tears were sobbing. Madison's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm really not okay. I mean, so yeah, tomato picking and crying is what I did. I got my tomatoes picked and I got my tomato sauce made, but it was, yeah, it was quite the trying day for me. I was like, I'm done. I'm out of here. You know, I was so nice to even share it. They destroyed me. So, yeah, it was but I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm not going to let people I don't know, like, destroy me and make me feel like I'm like, I don't think I'm am I a horrible person, Haley? No. It's like, no. She has to say that because she's my best friend. Best friends lie to each other. All right, let's see. These cookies are cooking fast. Okay. Do you want to be the first one to try a cookie on my live? Mm-hmm. Okay, she wants to try. Okay, so we can. Oh, yeah. I know I should have just like called you guys, but I didn't even feel like talking to anybody because I just felt so stupid. Okay, Haley, come try a cookie. Okay, Haley's gonna try one of my loaded peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Look how beautiful they are. Absolutely amazing. So this one came out first, so you might want to try this one first. Okay, here you go. Okay, and be honest, Haley. Your nails look nice. Nice. I'll sweep that up later.
They're really good.
Are they perfectly cooked?
They're bussin'.
Okay, you guys heard it from Haley. My cookies are bussing. Not bussing, bussin'. Bussin'. I got
No.
2 more things to,
They're really good. And they're still warm.
and they're still warm. Okay, Robert's gonna love these cookies too.
Yeah, he's gonna eat them all.
Yeah, he's gonna eat them all. Okay, those are almost done. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me and listening to me. You guys are like my self-help group. Thank you so much for listening to me and letting me spew a little bit. But and thanks for watching me make cookies. So today's Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make next. So what I'll do is on my community page, I will kind of give you guys a heads up on when I'm gonna go live again and what I'm gonna make. I think I'd like to make some kind of dinner or maybe like a soup. I actually thought of I've actually, my mind has been going crazy. I thought of a soup to make. What was it? Oh man, I can't think of it. I gotta write things down when I think of it. But anyway, so I won't be on tomorrow just because I've got to get like my house cleaned up, and that's my goals today after this is get my house cleaned up. So I'm thinking possibly Friday I'm gonna get on and either do like maybe a pumpkin from scratch, like a pumpkin pie from scratch, or a pumpkin roll, or I gotta make my bread today too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. So look for me on Friday. We're gonna go live again, doing some cooking or baking. Thank you so much, Leanne. But thank you guys so much for being on. Make sure to subscribe and like to our page. Make sure to pre-order my cookbook because we're gonna be cooking a lot for my cookbook. And then look out for the week of the 22nd. We're gonna do giveaways, book signing giveaways. Me and my friend Danielle are gonna sit together and we're gonna think of some things to give away. Maybe, kitchen towels, cast iron stuff. Maybe I'll get a couple mixers and get those sent to people. So I got lots of ideas. I wish I could send my cookies to somebody, but I don't know if they would get there nicely. I think they'd be destroyed. But anyway, thank you so much. And have a wonderful night or day. Enjoy the fall. And that's all I have to say. Okay, thank you guys. I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, there we go. Okay, see you guys.